Hello, I'm Lucas Horrocks and welcome to part 13 of my Mercenary campaign on Rome Total War. Now I was going to say this is probably the unlucky part as it's part 13, but can we get any luckier than last part? Probably not. So, what happened in part 12 was we did, in fact, eventually destroy the Seleucids, but it took us a solid 3 attempts, I'm pretty sure. Plus, we're basically trying to get over to the Romans, we've got ships coming over, but there are a couple of big Roman armies which are threatening me slightly. So we can get over to Thapsus and Carthage next turn, but, as I said, slightly concerned. Now we do have a diplomat here. No, he's a spy, of course he is. That's not good, because we actually needed a diplomat to try and bribe one of these guys. Yeah, that's not good. Hopefully they move away. Let's hope they move away, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, next turn possibly we can put Carthage and Thapsus under siege. Which would be pretty cool indeed, so that's pretty good. As for over here, there's a large Parthian army which is looking rather threatening, but we have a agent being recruited in Seleucia, so hopefully we can bribe him before he gets to Susa, or, you know, around that time, doesn't matter as long as it's not too late. And this guy, he's just a peasant, I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, the situation over here is we have very little force over here, but eventually I want to take Jumartha, and this settlement, I think it's called Arcasia or something like that. Let's have a look. Arsacia. I don't know how to say these things. Yeah, so we can take those two settlements, and the Parthians are pretty much gone because it's unlikely they're going to come up from up here. And then it's just the Armenians to deal with, and then we've taken the Middle East. So it's going to be a long process, but we're doing a pretty decent job so far over here. In terms of diplomats, this guy is sort of just heading around. There's no particular thing he's doing. But we do have a diplomat all the way over here, who's sort of trying to find someone, but not really been anyone to find. There we go. Who's that? Carthaginian. Pretty sure they're like all but dead, but hey, whatever. That's fine. So, can we do anything more? I don't think so. Cyrene's looking a little bit safer now. These Egyptian navies have armies on them. Right, we're going to need them over here. So yes, you continue along in this direction. What's that ship? A rebel ship? I think it was probably rebel. And this guy is also heading in that direction. He can be a backup navy. So, yes, I think that's all we can do because we are retraining in... Oh, Susa and Seleucia are recruiting diplomats. It's a little bit overkill. We need to retrain these troops over in Seleucia. So you do that. And then Susa, you can recruit a diplomat. That's all good. Alright, I'll end the turn and we will see... Well, we'll see what happens, particularly against the Romans. It'll be very exciting. So, as far as we can see, the Romans aren't doing a lot. It's fine, I suppose. Other than that, okay, one of our navies has been attacked, and that was one with the army on it, wasn't it? Slightly annoying. Clear defeat. Okay, well they've not been sunk, that's the important thing, but they've been knocked a little bit off course. We can sort that out in a second. City expands. Antioch, good, good. We want cities to expand. It's pretty cool. So get some councillors' chambers. They haven't even got sewers yet. That's a bit of an oversight by me. So yeah, you have all that, and that'll entertain you for a while. We have so much money, it's ridiculous. And ceasefire in effect between Macedon and Rome was fine by me. Firstly, Parthians didn't besiege that settlement. I thought they were sure to do that. Oh, they're right there though. They are going to. There's absolutely no doubt. But they haven't quite yet, so we can try and bribe them.
Great one.
So, diplomat over here.
Speak with them at once.
Let's see how much money you want. They might not accept the bribe. We might have taken too much off them. No, they're fine. 43,000. Yes, only because we have so much money and we need to just get rid of you because you're annoying, basically. So yes, you do that. And now this area is relatively safe. Now you're heading up towards the last Parthian settlement, Arcasia or something. I can't remember what it's called, Arsacia or something. And there is indeed a large Parthian army there, which is not what I want to see, but there we go. Well, we need to start making a force over here, though, so a little bit in Seleucia. This guy hasn't even got any mercenaries to deal with. And then this guy is probably going to go south and pick up some mercenaries on the way to Jumartha, because, look at that, it's literally undefended. So yeah, you head down and just try and get as many mercenaries on the way as you can. Yep, so you do that. This guy... what's his name? Thruxra or something. He's going to head up north, but a little bit early to do that quite yet because, in fact, you can join him down in Jumartha. A little bit early to do that yet because haven't really got a force. Like, these guys are very depleted. Bedouin warriors. Okay, we can combine those two to make a full force. So you can join Thluxra. Seleucia has a general. Right, okay. And then Eastern Mercenaries might as well bring you over because you're a force. Susa's probably going to have to give up some troops just to keep Seleucia happy. Admittedly, they haven't got a lot either. Right, Seleucia, you're already on a tax cut. Right, get some public baths, recruit some peasants, and you'll be fine in a couple of turns, I'm sure. But yeah, this guy's going to eventually head up north, but isn't a lot he's got at the moment, so he can sort of slowly amble up north. But yes, he needs to pick up some mercenaries, of course. That's all we can do over here, as far as I can tell. So let's do the big order of the day, and that's the Romans. Now these armies are too close to Thapsus for my liking, because they could get over. Now we could theoretically take Thapsus. If we get a spy in the city, we can take it this turn, because they've literally just got one unit. So we could theoretically take Thapsus right now, and they can't get up to Carthage in time anyway. So we could, but we have to be lucky with our spy opening the city gates. So, right, we are now on the African mainland. Get the mercenaries, and now that's a big army, but still Romans could destroy it, I'm sure. Now where's the spy? Please, this army did have a spy in it. Okay, thank God. Right, spy. Get in the city. Chance of success 100% of getting in the city. Good. 32% chance they'll infiltrate the gates if you attack. Attack neutral faction. Scipii win out war. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. That is... I'm surprised, but I'm very, very happy. So, we had a 1 in 3 chance, and this has been our incredibly lucky day. So, you know what? We were unlucky last time. We're lucky this time. Maintain the siege for a second. We can take Thapsus right now. But... we need to take Carthage in the same turn. So you... I realise I probably shouldn't have declared war. I should have got the diplomat to bribe Leptis Magna first. That was a mistake on my part. Oh well, we're going to have to go for it. Now, thing is, the problem with bribing this is we have no army. Which means that, yes, we'll have the settlement, but we'll literally have no garrison. And it's a large town. And he is the faction leader, so I don't even think we can bribe him anyway. Well, we'll give it a go. I don't think we can't even bribe because he's the faction leader. So instead, you come up here. You can start bribing off these Scipii armies because they're going to be easier to bribe. We can't take Leptis Magna, so it's not going to be a 3-pronged attack. But at least we're going to get 2 settlements. Now, this navy had an army, and now is surrounded by Scipii navy, which means it's very vulnerable. Literally surrounded by Scipii navy. Now, this is a strong navy, so you basically need to be protected by this navy. Oh god, this navy is absolutely vulnerable as hell. Right, you stay here. I don't suppose we can transport the troops, can we? No, because they're... Right, he's going to have to stay here. He's going to have to stay here and protect this ship with his life, because we can't afford this army to go down. So we can't get the army across quite yet, but these guys might be able to go to Leptis Magna very soon, hopefully, so that's good. Thapsus is ours, pretty much. We just need to infiltrate the city in a minute. Get these guys on. Please say they can make it to Carthage and that there's no Scipii army just there. Otherwise that'll be a disaster. Right, Kia is on the mainland. They can't make it to Carthage. 3 garrison in though, so you're going to have to... It's going to take you 2 turns. What? Alright, don't do that. Don't do that. Stay there. We'll get the ship around here. And we'll pick you up and take us to Carthage next turn. Alright, he was a little bit useless, but it's alright, we can take Carthage in the next couple of turns. War against the Scipii, and all the other factions will declare war against us, I'm pretty sure. But still, we can take out a large amount of their economy. And then, yeah, it's just dealing with these armies, which isn't going to be fun. Now, there's no mercenaries over here? Fine, but that's all we can do over here for the moment. We've run out of movement points. So Irene's doing good. I'll sort out the buildings and taxes in a second, that's all fine. I don't believe there's any generals over in this part of the world, otherwise I would try and get as many look how many peasants are here, it's ridiculous. Right, Alexander's got way too many peasants, they're recruiting even more. Start recruiting ships, why don't you? That's more like it, that's more what we need. Yep, so, has this even got an army in it? No, it doesn't, but it needs replenishment in Jerusalem, let's say. So you go to Jerusalem, and we'll replenish you. like so, and then you get on your way like that. Okay. Is there anything more we can do in this area? As long as there's no mercenaries, which I doubt there are. Right, this guy needs to be heading in this direction. We're going to need him against the Parthians and the Armenians eventually. So you go across like that, Captain Nakti or whatever. Who are you? You're Numidian. Now an alliance alliance with Numidia would be quite beneficial because I don't have any interest in these lands yet. I think we're at war with them, aren't we? We are. Right, first of all I want a ceasefire. Let's not... Please ceasefire. Oh, you're stupid. We're way stronger than you. Okay, well, he's an idiot, but whatever. Okay, that's fine. Right, generals. Need to find them. I think there was one up in Sinope, or however you pronounce that. No, there wasn't. Oh no, he was up here, making a watchtower. I do remember now. So you need to start basically heading south. Don't go into Armenian territory. We're on a cause of war. So it's going to take you about 1,000,000 years, but try and get over here, basically. That's all fine. As for this region, it's all looking relatively secure. That rebel just wants to stand there forever, which is fine by me. I think we're ready to advance the turn once I sort out the taxes and the buildings. So I'll be a couple of minutes, and then I'll be ready. Right, I think this is all I can do. I'm ready. It's now going to be extremely interesting to see how the Scipii respond, and I nearly ended the turn without taking Thapsus. I cannot believe that. Oh my goodness, imagine if I'd done that. That would have been a new level of stupidity. Let's take Thapsus before I forget that actually there is something we can do. It's taking the most important settlement possible. Now, we should really auto-resolve this. It's literally just some Welates. Ah, yeah, surely we're not going to take that many losses. We've still got 18, but that's fine. It's good enough. Thapsus is now ours. Wow, okay, so we've taken our first Roman settlement. Obviously exterminate them, we can't afford public disorder, and there still is public disorder, so lower the tax rate. Okay, in terms of buildings, obviously repairing the walls. Temple of Saturn. I'd rather have my own religion here, so no, I'm not going to repair the Temple of Saturn. In terms of recruitment, obviously I can't, but we need to get those stone walls up. Priority. So stone walls, absolute priority. They haven't even got roads in Thapsus. Oh my goodness, this place. Right, roads, then that, and that. I mean, no, absolutely no infrastructure here. But it's fine. So yeah, we now have Thapsus. Such a vital settlement indeed. Could Kia spare anyone? Possibly, but we're gonna have to deal with it just this force. It's not gonna be easy. We haven't got a lot of infantry. In fact, we've basically got none. Have we got any infantry that Kia's got? Some hoplites would have been nice, but the Scipii are going to put it back under siege next turn. They're going to, I can tell. So it's going to be very difficult to defend Thapsus. We'll probably have to do it through diplomacy, but whatever. At least we now have a piece of this land up here, and we're about to get Carthage next turn. Now, apart from that, I genuinely don't think there's anything we can do this time, so let's end the turn. Right, how does the Scipii respond? Nothing, apparently. Oh, they're going towards Thapsus, though. They are going towards Thapsus. Absolutely no doubt. And the Numidians look to be coming in as well. Don't know what that's about. Now, this is the vulnerable ship, the one with 24 men. So we need to beat these rebels off. Average defeat. Oh my goodness. Alright, I don't know how we lost that, but whatever. Right, plague? Where now? In Thebes? Damn Thebes, I tell you what, it's a plague city. Right, diplomacy. Yep, guess what? Everyone hates us. Alright. Lots has happened. Lots has happened. So much that I'm not even going to read it. Basically, everyone hates us. Now, Thapsus is not happy. The settlement, the port is under siege, or whatever it's called, blockaded. So we'll get you out of the way. Screw you. Yeah, we have a better navy. Okay, they're gone. We now... Okay, and that's brought the happiness up a little bit. Now, there's not going to be any mercenaries, are there? No, of course not. We really needed some mercenaries. You, could you spare anyone? Like, the hoplites, I'd really love to come over, but they can't quite make it. They can't quite make it, but we need hoplites in Thapsus, really. Now, we could do another general in Thapsus, so you go over to Thapsus. What else could we possibly spare? Bedouin archers, possibly. I feel like, yeah, we have a decent amount of archers, so we might as well get some Bedouin archers. just so Thapsus is a little bit better defended because it's very vulnerable. Very, very vulnerable. Now, in terms of agents, the spy is no longer needed in Thapsus. Don't know what this guy is doing. Gisco, the cunning. Don't know what he's doing, because if he wants to take on Thapsus as well, then yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully he just wanders off, but slightly concerned about the Numidians. Now, this diplomat,
Yes, mighty lord.
he could possibly bribe some of these. Now, Publius the Wrathful, that's going to be more difficult to bribe. Captain Herius, we could bribe Captain Herius, I reckon. We've got the money, we could bribe Captain Herius. So let's bribe Captain Herius first,
I will speak with them at once.
because he's going to be easier to bribe. Bribe 97,000, flipping hell. I mean, the amount of money we're giving the Scipii, we're not giving them actually, no, because we're giving it away to these guys. But if it takes down the Scipii, I know it's nearly 100,000, I know it's half my budget, but we'll get it back so quickly, it's fine. That's one of the Roman armies down already. We are absolutely depleting the Romans. Now, this guy I'm slightly concerned about, but let's try and get Publius. Now, Publius the Wrathful, I don't think we'll be able to bribe. No. We don't have enough money. Fair enough. Captain Marcus, 3 units. We could probably bribe him pretty cheaply. And Captain Lentulus, 3 units. We could probably bribe him pretty cheaply. So let's try and bribe these two, because that should be relatively easy. No, okay, the Scipii aren't interested. Maybe next turn they will be. You cannot get to Carthage because you're useless. So get on the ship. Get to Carthage now. Okay, now you can make it to Carthage. So you put it under siege. And right, a couple of siege towers. Right, 2 siege towers and a ram? Nah, just 2 siege towers will do the job. 2 siege towers. What have they got in there? 3 units. We should be able to take that down pretty easily. And there doesn't seem to be a reinforcing force of the Romans there. Now, Thapsus, obviously, I am worried about because of Publius. I don't know. We're going to have to do an absolute madness and defend Thapsus. We need to get those stone walls up. 3 more turns. Let's pray we can do that. Now, this force over here with the army, it's only got 9 ships left. Flipping hell. It's only got 9 ships left, lads. What do we do? This ship theoretically could make it to Sicily. Only 2 garrison in Syracuse. What have they got over here? 3 in Messana and 1 million in Lilybaeum. But imagine if they could take Syracuse. This force here. I mean, that would be absolutely crazy. You know what? I'm all about the craziness. Land on the shores of Sicily. So you're now safe. The navy's now safe anyway. There's mercenaries on Sicily, like usual. So you've just got 4 more units out of nowhere. Hire all Q units, yes please. That's a force that can take Syracuse. So we oh my goodness, we could potentially take Syracuse as well. The madness of it all. We'll get 2 siege towers and a ladder. Maintain the siege. Are you strong enough to crush these guys? What have you got? 1 ship. 1 ship as well? 1 ship? I mean, probably could. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, we'll back off. For some reason it doesn't reckon we're that strong. So right, Thapsus, we need to get the navy done. So I'm not even making sense anymore. I'm so excited about we're actually destroying the Romans. Right, recruit. Right, no. Retrain the ship. Construct biremes. Now, unfortunately, there's no armourer here or anything like that, so we can't retrain the mercenaries. We could get a blacksmith, and I think that should be a priority, in fact. I think that should be a priority. Then get all this stuff. We can do that afterwards. But yeah, the walls are the most important thing. But then the blacksmith is pretty important as well, so we can do that. There's no armourer we can get, and there's no armourer here as far as I can tell. Only barracks and stuff like that, so you know, we'll do what we can. Unless the large temple... No, the large temple doesn't do anything. So, yeah. They can do that. Carthage and Syracuse can be taken next turn. Imagine this. Imagine. This is crazy what we're doing. But we can really take out a large portion of the Scipii very quickly. So that's all good over here. Like, as in really good. Thapsus, I do worry because this force of Publius the Wrathful is strong. It is strong, and it's stronger than what we've got, because we're just a little bit of mercenaries. We can't really do anything more, though. You know, that we can't do anything. So that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Elsewhere. Over in the Middle East. What's going on? First of all, the trek towards Jumartha. Have they got anyone in there still? Nope. So we can now take Jumartha. Is it even worth that general going over to Jumartha? It probably isn't. Oh, but it's going to take him 2 turns, so you might as well quickly go over and take Jumartha. Exterminate them. Jumartha's not happy. Lower the tax rate. And you're still unhappy. And there's no Right, I don't know how we're going to make this place happy. Legit. Well, you peasant can come over. Improve the garrison slightly. Is there anyone from Susa that can come over? A couple of peasants. So you two, like, 1 peasant come over. So 2 turns we'll have more peasants coming over. There's no mercenaries. So Jumartha's just going to have to be happy. But look, all that yellow. Ooh, love it. Love it. Okay, so that's good. So now Parthia only have 2 more settlements. One's all the way up here. So basically we have 1 more army between us and Parthia. But it's a big army, and I've lost sight of it. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Captain, what's his face? Couple of mercenaries available. Damn Easterns, of course they are. Now, we can't. I don't think we can bribe this guy because the Parthians have so little left. We might as well get a diplomat on the move, though, up there. So where is the diplomat that bribed? Here he is. Move over towards this guy. Now you try and run away from that Parthian because you're vulnerable. So come back over here. Come back over here and get inside Seleucia. Oh, you're a peasant. Right, you can go over towards Jumartha as well. Because they can't train their own peasants. Okay. Oops. So yeah, hopefully we can bribe that Parthian. I doubt it. Otherwise we're going to have to just create an ultra force to take it down. It's going to take a while, but we haven't got much choice really. We just haven't got enough force up here. As for the guys heading easterly direction towards this land, where are they? We've got you, Captain Nakti, or whatever your name is. So start running over here. Yeah, so you're going to be heading in this general direction. We've got a diplomat, which is fine. And then, what other generals we got around here? Not many. Oh no, this guy indeed. So you got some mercenaries available. I really hate Eastern mercenaries. It's the only reason I slightly think, oh, why did I choose Egypt? Because it's flipping Eastern mercenaries all the time and they're terrible. So you head in that direction. I swear there's a general in Turkey somewhere. There is, definitely. Did he get in that ship or something?
Aye, great lord.
I swear there was a general here because I deliberately had one here. Just trying to work out where the hell he is. Unless he died. It's quite possible he died. And I just didn't even know about it. Or he became rogue or something. Oh well, it seems we lost the general. I don't know what happened to him. He's disappeared. He's not on Rhodes. He's not on Kydonia. I don't know where he's gone. But we can cope. We can cope with that. Sooner or later I'll just click on a city and find there's a general who's been sitting in there for about 300 years and I've forgotten about him, but that's all fine. Petra and Bostra are doing fine, so I will sort out the cities and all that, and then we'll get on to... Move that guy over to Jumartha. Oh, maybe not. We'll get on to taking down the Romans. It's exciting stuff that's going on, so yeah, definitely. Right, let's end the turn. How's the Scipii respond? What's happened here then? Oh, rightio then. Right, so they had a force over here, and we probably could escape back onto that ship. Please say we can. Yes, we managed to escape them. Fine. Taking Syracuse was not a good idea. Where's this navy? It's over here. We can probably take them out. Yep, clear victory. Good. But we need to start getting on the navy front. That's a big Parthian army. We were aware of that already. Numidians aren't doing much, and the rebels are attacking our ships again. Over here this time. Slightly annoying. We'll have to just recruit more ships. It's fine. We can deal with it. Rioting in Jumartha. 9 citizens killed. Damn Jumartha. I took Jumartha in a previous playthrough, not on YouTube, before, and I really had public order trouble with it. It's a terrible settlement. But I wanted all that yellow on the map, so who can blame me? Right, they're at least happy now. If the general leaves, they're happy. Good, because we need to get the general up north. So general, head up north. Get the hell out of here. And all you guys, you're heading all towards Jumartha. It's going to take you a million years. Like so. And like so. Okay. What else is going on? End of term report, we've got millions of money. The city expands. Okay, up north in Turkey. So you can get that going. Like that. Lower the old tax rate because you'll lower it again. There we go. Good. That's all good. Indeed. Faction announcements, construction, recruitment, and diplomacy. Brutii and Germania are at war. Brutii and Macedon have broken their alliance. Armenia and Dacia are allies. That makes no sense, but whatever. That's fine by me. First of all, let's take out the Romans. Now, there's a lot of Roman force, and some of it's heading towards Carthage. Some of it's just moved down here. Publius and Wrathful is nowhere, really. This force is definitely heading towards Carthage. So, Diplomat, take them out before they get there, please.
Speak with them at once.
Yep, 31,000. It's a lot of money, but we've got a lot of money. We need to use it. You, let's take Carthage. Assault the city. I'm not going to auto-resolve it because I think I could probably do a better job, and I don't want to take too many losses. So I'll just go and do this quickly, and you'll get to come along and see. Right, here is the beautiful city of Carthage. We will start the deployment indeed. We have 2 towers. They have 3 units, I think, but I don't even know what there are, to be honest. So Hoplites are holding 1 set of towers, and Peltas are holding the other set. So you guys, like that. Good walls, which is annoying for us now, but will be good for us once we take the settlement. Yep, so start the battle. Like so. I don't even think they've got anything on the walls. Unless I'm mistaken. So Hoplites are all good units, so don't take them. Instead, Peltasts, you get to the walls, go up it and then disable them. That's the first order of the day. Peltasts will take a few losses from the towers, but that happens. As long as the siege tower doesn't get caught on fire, which it probably will at this rate. It doesn't seem to. Now, will the siege tower glitch out? Because it does sometimes, and the troops refuse to get inside it. Okay, so the siege tower's not caught fire. What are these walls? They look like... They're not huge stone walls, probably large stone walls, which is good. The more defences this place has, the better, because it's going to be difficult for us to keep it with all the armies the Romans are able to spam. A lot of Peltas went down. Just get in the ram quickly. Get in the ram quickly. For goodness sake, get in the ram. Take that gateway down. What? That's not the direction. Lads, are you stupid? Oh, I swear down, if this siege tower's glitched, I should have just auto-resolved it. Okay. I think the glitch is happening where they refuse to get in. Right, sometimes you have to spam it. There we go. Come on, spam, spam. If you spam it, they sometimes just forcibly get in. There we go. Oh, that was a little bit stressful. Okay, now let's see if they can get up the siege tower. I don't know if this is something that just happens to me. I think it is a relatively common bug, which is they refuse to get in the siege tower. But if you do spam their direction, they generally are able to get back up, which is good. So once we get in the city, it's a pretty much straight path to the plaza as far as I can tell, which is good because it means we don't have to disable all these towers. We don't have to go on a tour of the city. So, what have we got on the ground here? War dogs. We could probably take them out of the Peltas, which is good as well. And we can get some more Peltas up here once we've disabled the gates. So please speed up. Rightio. Get to the other side. Disable the towers and then fire on the war dogs. Okay, the war dogs might be fleeing. Just get down on them. Fire on them from up there. They're probably fleeing. Well, they are fleeing. I can see they're fleeing. How many do we take down? About over half of them, so that's good. Make sure we've taken these towers completely down. I don't want any mistake on that. And then we can start moving these troops forward. The gateway is Egyptian, so yeah, I think we're safe to move forward. In which case, we need to work out what troops we want inside the city. What have they even got? Because I can't really see. What is this unit? I think it's a unit of Hastati. Triarii. Okay, so Triarii are good against cavalry, of course. And then what have we got in here? Can't tell from this distance. Something. So I don't particularly want to get the generals too much involved. Hoplites are good, but the Peltas can do a job against Triarii. So let's get Peltast, and the Slingers, and the Cretans. Well, let's not worry about the Cretans yet. all you guys get in the city, because the missile troops are good at the old indirect fire. They can hit without getting hit themselves, and you two get in the city as well. So we'll see what we can do with these guys, and then we'll bring in the cavalry and the hoplites if we need to at the end. Right, nice lads. So all of you geezers, the missile people, oops, all the missile men. Let's group you selectively. Right, start off down here. I really wish you could just zoom into the plaza. It's quite annoying. Let's speed up a little bit. Right, so you go down this street, along here, past the Proconsul Imperial Palace, and then so round here. Okay, I want you all to be on skirmish mode, because the Romans are going to come now. What is on the plaza? I can't even see. I only know some Triarii and a couple of war dogs. The war dogs are no trouble at all. Let's use the Peltas first. So Peltas. Move over here. You are the priority first here, because you can do a little bit of damage, and you should be faster than their heavy infantry. Although I think Triarii, they're spearmen. So you've got Triarii, Praetorian cohort. Now they're decent, and some Triarii. That's all they've got left. So 2 units can focus on the Praetorians because they're strong. So the Marian reforms have indeed happened. I wasn't even told about this. And then Cretans fire on the Praetorians as well. Right, so we're on the plaza. As long as we don't get into a melee combat with the Praetorians, that means sort of be careful, lads. Fire your things at them. They don't seem to be firing at the Praetorians. You're not doing a very good job. They're firing their pilum and we're not firing back. What are you doing? Like 99 intelligence right there. You're meant to be firing on the cohort, not getting into a fight with some dog handlers. For goodness sake, they're not firing at all. These Peltas, they're not doing a good job at all. Oh, and now their pilums have come in and taken a large proportion of them out. Oh, come on, fire back. You've got more stuff than they have, and you've got better missile attack. They're just decimating us. I'm astonished that the Peltas done so badly. Okay, get out there. You're absolutely useless. You lot, try and do something against the Praetorians. We've taken 2 of them out so far. These guys have been absolutely useless. Get out of there. Get out. Useless. Over there. Over there. Absolutely useless. All you did was just stand there and let yourselves get hit by arrows. Right, what have we got? Triarii. Okay. As long as none of our Cretans and stuff get into combat with these lads, we should be fine. We've taken probably more losses than the auto-resolve would have. I thought we were going to be a bit better than this. Back off from them. Triarii are pursuing. What are you? Peltas. Make sure you get away from them. At least the Triarii are exhausted. Where are the Cretans? The Cretans are here. Get some good hits on the Triarii. How come you can't do that? We're just not taking them down. We're not doing a good job at all. Right, all of you get around here. Okay, this isn't going remarkably well, I will admit. Like, we should be hitting them more. No, legit. Like, why are they still at 75 then? Oh, they're going to get caught up. Slingers, back here. You. For goodness sake. Why are you so slow? A couple of them are going to take some losses. Lads, move. You're going to die. You're going to die. What are you doing? I told you to get over here. Oh, for God's sake. I'm sorry, but why aren't they doing what they're told? Get out of the city. The Triarii are absolutely wrecking you. I should have auto-resolved this damn thing. It's annoying me now. I'm speeding it up. Get the hell out of the city, I told you. I mean, why are you in combat when I told you to get out? Triarii are down to 38. Get out. Right. They're going to get stuck in the doorway, so... round here. Hoplites, get into the Triarii. They're annoying me now. You're holding a flipping siege tower. Drop the siege tower. Get onto those guys. You guys need to run over here before the Triarii get you. In fact, no. Run onto the walls. Oh, for God's sake. We can't get multiple troops on walls. Okay. Right, as you're so obsessed with going this way, run that way then. Speed it up. No. Why are you getting caught up? You're stupid. Run. Oh my God, they're unintelligent as hell. Right, hoplites are coming in. I mean, what are these lads doing? Those peltasts are so bad. They're not doing what they're told. I'm spamming for them. Okay, thank God the Triarii are down. Actually, I'm quite impressed they managed to do so well against the Triarii in melee at least. Pursue them, get them down. Right, their leader is dead. Captain Galerius. Fine. How are we going to deal with these Praetorians? Because they're dangerous. Hoplites are good. Right. Cretans are good. I rate Cretans. I don't rate any of these other idiots. Cretans, come over here. And basically what I want you to do is fire on those Praetorians. Not the war dogs, the Praetorians. But skirmish. I swear I put you on skirmish mode. But whatever. Get some hits on the Praetorians. They're getting hit. They're just not going down. They're incredibly strong. I think they're getting hit. Let's press the delete button. We can actually see their arrows in action. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not actually firing anything. Oh, for goodness sake, why are things so complicated? Get over here. You can surely fire on them now. Okay, skirmish away from them. Don't get into a fight. Oh God, they're going to get into a fight, aren't they? You've got to sprint at all times. Right, how are they doing now? I think we're starting to get them down a little bit. Yeah, we are getting them down. Good. This is what I wanted originally. Why we weren't capable of doing that, I do not know. Come on, get them down. They're down to 40. Okay, it's going well now. Okay, now they're just not going down. What is going on? I think it's because they got the spears up. Not spears, shields up, so they're getting protected a little bit. And now they've run off again. Okay, run on here. That's what happens. When they're still, we can't really hit them. Because they've got their shields. Oh, right, we've run out of arrows. No. Obviously not actually melee fight them. Right, we'll get, as there's only a couple of them left, the hoplites in. 33 Praetorian cohort, we should be able to do a decent job against them. Right, hoplites are coming in phalanx formation. Should be able to do a good job against these Praetorians. Should do an okay job. That's it, charge right into the spears. 32. Okay, we're going down quicker than they are. Why is that the case? No, legit, like, why are we going down so quickly? They're wavering. Shaken. For goodness sake, these Praetorians are insane. No, we're actually... Well, that's a unit of hoplites wasted. Right, get the generals in. I'm sick of this. I'm really getting a bit annoyed. Generals in, 23 Praetorian cohort. This has been a very frustrating fight. I don't know why the Praetorians are so good. They're literally ridiculous. I swear down, if a general dies, I'm not going to be happy. Come on. Right, there we go. We've got them. Okay. Well, we took too many losses. I don't know. Probably the auto-resolve would have done a better job than me. But, yeah, whatever. You know what? We've taken another place, whatever, off the Scipii, which is great. So we now have 2 very valuable settlements. It's now a matter of trying to keep them. Exterminate the populace, so we get the money and stuff. Trait increase, retinue expands, and resistance is indeed futile. Get that down to a low tax rate. epic stone walls we need. That's the obvious. Are there any armourers or anything like that? Blacksmith, we'll get the blacksmith, and then we'll get the other stuff afterwards. But yes, that is all pretty obvious what we need to do with that. Now, Carthage isn't happy, which isn't very helpful. Peasants make you happy? Please? Please make peasants make you happy? Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, that's slightly annoying how actually they're not happy. Because if we lose the settlement due to public order issues, I'm not going to be happy at all myself. We'll sort that out next time. That's alright. Lepkis Magna, we made a mistake in not going over there. In fact, these guys are now on Syracuse. Yeah, Admiral Acorus. So, I want you, come down here. You, try and join him. You can join him. Get towards Lepkis Magna because it hasn't got a good garrison. And then, yeah, you guys can fight them. That's fine. So, potentially, kick the Scipii off North Africa in terms of their settlements would be great. As for the Parthians, well, we've got a bit of trouble with this army. Arces, or whatever his name is. He's got a big old army, which we can't really do a lot about. And there are mercenaries available, though, which is good. And, yep, same as flipping usual, of course. But we're recruiting an army in Seleucia. We've got 2 good units, a couple of terrible units. Yep, it's not looking good, really, but there we go. All these guys are heading towards Jumartha, which is cool, apart from this guy who's heading back up north. Generals are all moving across, but I think we're going to end the episode there, because we've done a pretty good job. In fact, I think we've done an amazingly good job. We've taken out 2 very vital Scipii settlements. We're now going to retrain our navy, so it's strong again to cut them down. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be really, really great what we can do here. Thapsus, we can retrain the ships as well. Oh no, we've already done that. So recruit another ship. Yep. And yeah, I think that is all for today. But thank you very much for watching. It's going to get very exciting because we're going to nearly eliminate the Parthians. We're going to have a big fight against those guys at some point. And we're going to try and take Lepkis Magna. And then it's focusing on Sicily. All while trying to get a ceasefire against the Numidians, which might not be as easy as it apparently seems. Oh yeah, but this guy as well. I keep forgetting about this diplomat. Where is he? I had one up here. No? I swear I did. Where has he gone to? No. Is he died? I'll be ashamed if he died, because he spent a long time trying to get up there. I think he may have died. What an idiot, eh? Oh well. That's a little bit frustrating, but we can cope with it. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.